I just wanted to show you, I am dealing with some really crumbly clay. And don't worry, that doesn't mean that your clay is wrecked. What I do is I just keep it, hopefully you have a pasta machine, otherwise you just have to roll it, but I just keep putting it through the pasta machine until some of it sticks together. Usually when you have clay, you're going to have to condition it. This is how I condition it. So I'm just sticking it together and putting it through over and over and over again until it sticks together by itself, I mean. So just keep feeding it through. You don't want to put too much in through the pasta machine at once, because I've already stripped the gears on one by putting too much in at a time. And you can see it's starting to stick together a little better. But it's a slow process. You never, ever, ever have to throw clay away. Not with this polymer clay, you don't. It just, sometimes it takes a little bit more time to get it going. I have my pasta machine at the largest setting. And we'll keep working it. And this must be really old because it's very, very crumbly. There isn't a way that you can speed this along, and it is, I don't know if this is going to come out backwards for you, but it's a clay softener, and I'm just going to add one drop because a little goes a long way, and it might need more, but if I put too much in, then it gets so mushy that you can't work with it. So we'll start with one drop, and I probably have this too thick. There, let's try that. And you'll know it's starting to work as pieces come out stuck together in bigger and bigger sheets. So already that, I mean, we were on the verge, but this is going to make it go a lot faster, hopefully. And I'm trying to keep this kind of thin, because like I said, if you try to shove really big pieces in, it's very hard on your pasta machine. And they can be quite expensive. It can run into a lot of money if you keep breaking them like I do. So do as I say, not as I do. And we're conditioning and conditioning and conditioning. So it goes on. Just keep going until it's done. It will start sticking eventually. And if it's really taking a long time, you can always put it in your hand and warm it up some. The heat, see how much that stuck together now? I'm sorry if I keep going out of the frame. I can't really see the camera. Okay, so just between the conditioner and a little bit of heat, that warmed it up a little bit. And, oh, look at that. What a difference. And then as it starts sticking, I just pick up more of the pieces and I fold it and run it through again. Now it's getting bigger and I can start folding it, and that means we're getting someplace. That one little drop just brought us over the edge. put it through again before I pick up any more, because it's feeling a little crumbly again. And I'm seeing that all you see is my hand. Oh, sorry about that. There, that's better. Right. And that's all you're seeing is my hand. I will try to move my hand. There. Alright, so I got crumbly pieces all over the place, and I'm going to try to bring them forward so I can start picking them up and having it added to, whoops, my bigger growing piece. It's not big yet, it's just bigger. Alright, sticking that on. Whoops. And you can see as I add, if I add too much, it just gets crumbly again. So I'm trying to go a little too fast. So I need to slow it down. Get this going first. Into the machine. This would be a good time to have a good movie on, or some music, which I have neither of, because there's all these copyright laws, and if I have something on while you're watching, it might infringe on somebody else's creations. Alright, it's still really crumbly, and it's not softened yet. I'm going to put one more drop. Now, you don't need this, but it sure is nice to have. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put one. Ooh, I put 2 drops. The world's going to end. Okay. So you don't need that. Excuse my mess, because I'm making a lot of stuff, and, well, I'm just messy. I was going to use that as an excuse, but I'm pretty sure that never goes away. Alright, so we added accidentally 2 more drops, but no big deal, and it should go a little faster that way. But what I was going to say was, if you don't have any of that, it's okay, just keep going. If it's really bad and you're going on and on and on, you could put a drop of baby oil, some kind of oil in there. I wouldn't put very much. I'm not sure what the all the different things, but, or a little bit of Vaseline, just a teeny bit. Something that, you know, puts like any kind of oil in there, but the clay conditioner works a lot better. There might be people out there cringing, going, no, don't put anything on your hands, because one of the big things with clay is you always want to keep your hands clean so you don't get stuff in it. Dust and dirt and different colors and dog hair, which is almost impossible not to get here, but alright. Let's see, can you guys still see? Let me fix this a little bit. I haven't got this video thing down yet. I mean, I know how to take a video, but knowing where you're looking at and what I can see are 2 different things. Or getting my hand in the way. And all we're doing is rolling clay. Alright. Look at that. We're actually getting some clay going here. So it may take a little bit of work. And, you know, a brand new thing of clay you're probably not going to have this problem. But once in a while, you just don't know how long it's sitting there. So when you're shopping for clay if you pick up that block of clay and you just squeeze it a little bit, and if you can't squeeze it, it might be a little old. I don't know if, I wonder if they have dates on them. I don't think so because they don't expire. Let me look at a package. For instance, this package, which apparently I've had for quite a while. This is hazelnut. And no date. No date. And it feels pretty hard. Oh, it says on here. Oh, that's just the copyright. So it says 2010. So, but knowing me, it could have been there since 2010. My point is that clay, this clay is fabulous. It could probably last for 20 years, and you'd go and you just have to do something like this to get it, bring it back to life. All right. But we're almost there. We're getting there. So putting that that clay softener in there really helped. And as you can see, if you remember at the beginning, this was nothing but crumbles. So don't give up on your clay. You never have to throw your money away. And when you're doing a project and you cut off pieces of clay and it's kind of waste, don't ever throw that away either. Just put it in a pile, and there are uses, lots of uses. Look at that. Alright, so there's still holes, and you can see like on the edges that's showing me that it's still pretty dry. So I want to keep going until it's kind of soft. It's definitely not kind of soft yet. Now, as we get closer to it being conditioned, you want to fold, not like I just did. I'll show you in a minute. All right, so you want to start, let me make sure you guys can see it first. You want to fold it so that you are not trapping air in there. So once this gets a little softer, it'll actually fold and not break like that. And you want to push the air out. So you're going to be doing it like that. So you fold it in, push it, put the fold in first, and that pushes the air out. Okay, it's starting to kind of stay together. I still got some little scraps down there. The more I clean up, the more I won't have to wash it later. Because when you change colors, you don't want any little pieces of your old clay laying around, or else it will get on your new clay. Alright. There we go. It's starting to fold a little bit. You can, even though you fold it this way, you can also, oh my goodness, okay, so we folded it that way, and you can also turn it upside down like that, and that won't trap in the air either. Oh, there we are. It's starting to look a little smooth. I like it. And that's how we take yucky, crumbly clay and make it into something we can work with. Almost there. So not everybody has a pasta machine. So if you would like to work with clay and you don't have a pasta machine and you would like some examples of how to work with it, just let me know. Because I tried clay when I first started doing clay. I did not have a pasta machine. Not to say I've been doing clay that long, but I kind of dabbled in it, you know, would try it and then go for a couple years and think, why am I not doing clay anymore? And that's because just life gets in the way. It does take some time. Oh, look at that. We are getting there. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those edges. So I'm going to switch direction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't quite fit in my machine, but we will make it fit. Ooh, nice move. That worked. So as long as you're putting the fold in first, it doesn't matter what direction that you are going in. The thing is, the thing that you don't want to do is get air in your clay, because when you bake it, and if there's air in your clay, it kind of wrecks your piece. It might make holes in it, it might make bulges in it, it could even explode open, who knows. But air and clay, it's not your friend. Look at that, finally. So the edges are starting to come together, and I'm just going to do it a couple more times. And look at how pretty the, well, it is brown, but when I first started, I'm thinking, ooh, I don't like this color, but now it looks like real hazelnut. And that must be why they call it hazelnut. So there you go. Don't ever throw clay away. Don't get discouraged. It might take a little time, but you can get your clay there. And it looks nice and pretty and nutmeggy. Alright, so if you have anything you want me to show you, just let me know. This is basic clay rolling, and it's called conditioning, and you always have to condition your clay before you use it. But with some of them, the older clay, and I might do this a couple more times, you can get the edges nice and smooth, but I know this is boring watching me do this. So, hope you learned something. Thank you. Bye.